If you're looking for the beautiful water and white sand beaches that you find in the Caribbean, but don't want to leave the US to find it, Florida can be the ideal substitute. Hey everybody, it's Vanessa and welcome to my channel. So lately I've been asking you guys how you feel about international travel, and many of you have said that you'd like to see more videos on domestic travel in the US. So as always, I heard your requests and decided to make more domestic content, and along those lines, I just moved to Florida and will be incorporating reviews and tips filled with local footage as I explore the area for myself. So something fun and new to look for on the channel, and that will have its own playlist. So if you're in the US and dreaming of a Caribbean vacation, stay tuned because I've rounded up the 10 best Florida resorts with perfect island vibes that will satisfy all your Caribbean cravings. Let's kick things off with Pink Shell Beach in Fort Myers, which will make you feel like you're in Bermuda. And the name really says it all. A giant pink resort sitting on 12 acres of incredibly lush green landscaping, complete with perfect ocean views. The property offers 213 one- and two-bedroom suites, very Florida condo style, with furnished balconies that have great views of the marina and Gulf. And then outside, you'll find 3 heated pools surrounded by shaded umbrellas, and the pool complex has great waterfall features and fun beachy theming. So it's great for the whole family, and the resort will help you arrange excursions for your whole group, from paddleboarding to all-day sailing trips. But how exactly is this related to Bermuda? Well, the Pink Shell Beach is the perfect substitute for the famous Hamilton Princess, with its famous pink exterior and beautiful beach. Both have the adjoining marina, same style of pools, and many kid and family-friendly options. But I actually think the Florida location has the better beach. And just like the Hamilton Princess, the city's own bustling downtown area, known as Times Square, is just a 15-minute walk from the resort. So a very convenient dining and shopping area nearby that's comparable to the Bermuda location. So if you're looking for a Caribbean substitute with plenty to do that's perfect for the whole family, check out Pink Shell Beach for the perfect pink escape. The Reach, Key West, which will make you feel like you're in the Bahamas. Key West is famous for its historic attractions, from Ernest Hemingway's house to the West Martello Fort. There's an entire historic district, so you get a good dose of history along with your Florida getaway, which is very similar to the west end of Grand Bahama Island, which is considered by many to be the historic capital. West End is actually the oldest town on Grand Bahama, and it's here that you'll find a very interesting history, including rum running during the Prohibition and lots of historic resorts dating back to the beginning of tourism on Grand Bahama Island in the 1960s. So you can really get the same feel in Key West, and I recommend the Reach as a great Key West option because while it is a modern property, it has that accessibility to historic downtown Key West and Duval Street, which are literally just steps away. But what sets it apart the most from other Key West resorts is its beautiful white sand beach, as it's the only private natural sand beach in Key West and even has a private pier for fishing, so you'll really feel like you're on your own private Caribbean-style vacation. The 150 rooms are all a nice size and very modern and clean, with beachy decor and really comfy beds, and these come with private balconies as well. The on-site restaurant is delicious and a definite must-try, with lots of local dishes famous to the area, like grilled spiny lobster and their famous key lime pie. And the great thing about the Reach is that it truly offers a break from some of the louder, crazier spots in Key West, with a quiet and beachy upscale vibe that can be harder to find. But of course, all the famous shopping, dining, and historic sites are just a very easy walk away, so you'll have plenty to do. So a great substitute for the West End resorts on Grand Bahama, where you're sure to find lots of fun and interesting sights. One Hotel South Beach for a St. Bart's style getaway. St. Bart's is world famous for its ultra-glamorous resorts, which attract the rich and famous from all over the world. And for those of you looking for a similarly glamorous Caribbean vacation, check out One Hotel in South Beach, Miami, which is a super swanky resort offering some of the best hotel views in all of Florida, from its amazing rooftop pool, which, as of this video, is the only hotel on South Beach that has a rooftop pool. And you'd think for a hotel/resort right in South Beach with a rooftop pool, this place must definitely have a big party vibe. But it's actually surprisingly peaceful, with a beautiful and elegant yet relaxing interior with beachy whites and beiges and lots of wooden accents, and the whole resort is very eco-conscious, so they incorporate a lot of natural elements into the style and design. And this style continues in the 426 rooms, which begin at a huge 700 square feet with big and beautiful bathrooms, and the rooms come with lots of eco-friendly touches like hemp mattresses and organic sheets, wooden desks, and even HEPA filters. And you get the options of a city, ocean view, or ocean front room, and many of them come complete with furnished balconies. Outside, you get direct access to a 600-foot stretch of sand, which has lots of comfy lounge chairs and umbrellas, food and drink service, and even a VIP section. Although I do have to warn you guys that you have to climb down a steep set of stairs to access the beach, so just be aware of that if you have mobility issues. If pools are more your thing, in addition to the incredible rooftop pool I talked about earlier, there are 3 more to choose from. A big pool on the main deck, the cabana pool, which also converts into a hot tub, and then the south pool, which is really popular as it's the biggest and closest one to the beach. The dining at this resort is wonderful as well. In keeping with their policies, they incorporate lots of fresh farm-to-table dining and locally grown ingredients, so their restaurants attract many locals as well. And then after 6 p.m., the rooftop bar turns into quite a scene as it opens up to the public at that time. So you really get a great balance of relaxation, nightlife, and luxury, in addition to all that South Beach has to offer, making it a great glamorous substitute for St. Bart's. Hawks Cay Resort to make you feel like you're in Jamaica. If you want an option that comes with all of the amenities of a big Jamaican resort, check out Hawks Cay in Duck Key, Florida, just a 15-minute drive from the airport and about halfway between Key Largo and Key West. Duck Key itself is very small, just about 60 acres, and Hawks Cay takes up quite a bit of that, with 177 rooms, 250 villas, 5 pools, a lagoon, marina, and 7 restaurants. So again, if you're missing all the mega-sized resorts filled with tons of amenities that Jamaica has to offer, this is a good substitute just in terms of size and things to do. So let's get right into it. In 2018, after Hurricane Irma, the resort was completely renovated from top to bottom, leaving it with a really modern and fresh style, beginning with its beautiful beachy style lobby that has really big windows that look out onto the pool and lagoon. So a great first impression to get you in that vacation mode. The grounds are immaculate with lovely grass, a big fire pit surrounded by Adirondack chairs, and plenty of space to explore everything the resort has to offer. It does tend to get a little louder with lots of activity, which we'll get into later, but there are definitely plenty of quiet corners as well if you're looking to relax. The 177 rooms and suites were also part of the renovation, and I'd call them tropical modern, with wooden floors and relaxing beachy color scheme, and best of all, big sliding doors that let the sunshine in. Every single room and suite comes with a furnished balcony, and if you book a water lanai room, you get a big furnished patio and direct access to the adults-only pool. And if you're traveling with a family or larger group, they have villas as well that come with full kitchens, up to 4 bedrooms, and some even have private plunge pools. And as I said before, their amenities are really impressive, with a dolphin research center called Dolphin Connection, where you can view the dolphins free of charge as a resort guest, or you can pay for a dolphin experience, and then there's swimming, paddle boarding, and kayaking in their man-made lagoon, which has a zero-entry beach and loungers and umbrellas sprinkled on the sand. plus 5 swimming pools, including the large main pool, a quiet adults-only pool, plus a fun family pool with an interactive pirate ship, and a pirate and mermaid make regular appearances. They also have tennis courts with private trainers and an 85-slip marina. Yes, there's a daily resort fee, but it covers Wi-Fi, parking, all the water sports in the lagoon, bicycles for the day, and resort shuttle service to navigate this huge property. So a great alternative to the Jamaican mega resort where you'll never run out of things to do. Casa Morada for a St. Lucia-style escape. St. Lucia is perfect if you're looking for an escape to nature and wildlife, surrounded by lush greenery everywhere, and Casa Morada is the perfect alternative for that feel, as this all-suite boutique resort makes you feel like you're right in the tropics and not Florida. Located right in the Middle Keys, this property was originally opened in the 1950s and has always been an upscale and quiet escape from the world, with gorgeous tropical grounds and hammocks swinging everywhere, and even a Zen garden with rock grotto that gives the place a very spa-like atmosphere. And they even have a waterfront terrace where they give free yoga classes 3 times a week. And just FYI, in order to maintain this peaceful atmosphere, kids under 16 are not allowed. So this property wouldn't work for families with younger kids. Now there are only 16 rooms, some in the Seaview House and the others in the Garden View House. And the nice thing is each suite has its own unique decor with their own perks. So if you book a lower suite, you get a separate living room, but not much else. But if you book an upper garden suite, you get a private terrace. And then in the Seaview House, all suites are directly on the water, and the decor is a little bit nicer. And all the suites have really unique extras and perks, like yoga mats and flashlights and even books to read. And outside, the crown jewel of the property is its own private island, which you can access by a footbridge, and this island features a freshwater pool and secluded cabana with wonderful views of the Florida Bay. For even more perks, you also have access to bicycles, kayaks, paddle boards, and snorkel equipment, and breakfast is included, and it's really great with fresh squeezed orange juice, sliced fruit, croissants, hard-boiled eggs, and yogurt all served out on the Seaview House terrace. So lots of wonderful amenities included in your rate, and if you're looking for that secluded tropical feel surrounded by vegetation and nature, this is a really great St. Lucia-style escape right in Florida. Club Med Sandpiper Bay for a Dominican Republic-style vacation. If there's one place that's known as the best in all-inclusive resort options, it's the DR. And if you're looking for that convenient all-inclusive package vacation, so you just pay a one-time fee and can relax during your stay, then Club Med is a great all-inclusive choice for you. Located in Port St. Lucie in the southeastern part of Florida on the Atlantic coast, the property is located on the Port St. Lucie River. So while it's not oceanfront, it is on the water with a sandy beach, multiple pools, golf, tennis, and even circus-style trapeze lessons, just like the Barcelo and Caribe locations in the DR. So this is a big place. 216 acres to be exact, and there are 4 swimming pools, including an adults-only infinity pool and a lap pool, and anything you don't know how to do, there's a lesson for here. So for golfing, they have an 18-hole course, complete with putting green, clubhouse, and driving range, and you can get free group lessons as well. For dentists, they offer lessons for adults and then for kids ages 4 through 13, all part of the all-inclusive program, and they have all types of fitness trainings and programs as well. Plus, they have Hobie cats and kayaks, cooking classes and pool parties, arts and crafts, dance lessons, and they will even arrange airboat trips into the Everglades, so the activity options are endless. And then the action continues into the night with musical and theatrical productions and a disco. And in keeping with the whole summer camp feel, the residences feel a lot less like a resort and more like condos, with the rooms spread between 7 buildings. And they're ideal for families and groups with a separate master bedroom with balcony and a smaller second bedroom with its own bathroom as well, and a living room in between the two. So very much condo-style accommodations. And while they're not luxurious by any means, the beds are very comfortable and you get a lot of space to spread out. So this place is very reminiscent of a Dominican Republic all-inclusive resort, with tons of things to do both during the day and night. But unlike most DR all-inclusives, families are the focus. And the nice thing is you can do things together, or the excellent staff can supervise your kids if you want to enjoy some of the adult options. So lots of flexibility and options at this very rare all-inclusive Florida resort. Marco Beach Ocean Resort in place of Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos is world famous for their luxurious resorts and pristine beaches and water, and the perfect equivalent can be found at Marco Beach Resort, a 12-story high-rise resort located just 19 miles south of Naples on romantic Marco Island. So first, let's take a look at the lovely rooms, 98 in total, and each one is suite style with an option of either 1 or 2 bedrooms with a fully equipped kitchen, marble bathroom with separate shower and tub, and private balcony or terrace which all face the water and look down onto their famous crescent-shaped rooftop pool, which is on the 5th floor. So lots of locals book staycations just for the rooftop pool and their very famous restaurant, Sal e Pepe, which has won many awards for both its delicious Southern Italian food and very beautiful dining room that spills out onto the beachfront terrace. And those outdoor seats are really in demand, and the sunset views are amazing. So much so that they have a tradition of ringing the bell as the sun sets. It's a breathtaking experience. And I think the best part of all is its beachfront location. The beach is gorgeous and a very good size, nice and wide, so plenty of space to spread out and lounge. The staff will set up chairs with umbrellas and towels for you, and there's a beach bar on the walk to the beach. And I have to highlight the staff. They really go above and beyond at this one to make sure you have everything you need. So even though it's technically a boutique property, it offers plenty of amenities and luxury. I will say this is one of the more exclusive resorts on the list. They intentionally keep it small, and for the most part, it has a quiet and peaceful vibe, although the rooftop pool can get a little bit noisy at times. But don't discount it because of the prices. Depending on the time of year, at peak season, it does get a little pricey, but other times of the year, you can get a really good deal for such a nice resort and get to experience a beautiful beach and all of the service and luxury that you find in Turks and Caicos. Baker's Cay Resort in Key Largo for a little taste of Costa Rica, which is known for its incredible activities like river rafting and zip lining, as well as rugged yet lush landscape and very unique wildlife. So while it may not be possible to duplicate it entirely, a good place to get a taste of the Costa Rica experience in Florida is Baker's Cay Resort, located on the southern side of Key Largo, right off the Overseas Highway. So Key Largo is actually the largest of the Keys and is very popular because of its location near one of the only living coral reefs in the U.S. So while the beaches on Key Largo are man-made, the real draws are the diving, snorkeling, and boating, very much like Costa Rica. The beaches aren't remarkable, but ocean activity options are some of the best in the world. So Baker's Cay does sit directly on one of these man-made beaches, which is pretty small and does get seaweed, so it's very similar to Costa Rica, but it has lots of shade. And if the beach doesn't appeal to you, they also have 2 nice pools, complete with pool bar, which makes grabbing snacks and drinks very easy. Baker's Cay also has a 21-slip marina right on site, and you can rent all your water sports equipment there as well. Plus, in addition to all the water-based activities, the Florida Keys Wild Bird Center is just a short drive away, about 5 minutes, so lots of options for nature-based activities. The rooms are very fresh and modern with hardwood floors, very nice bathrooms, and separate sitting areas which do have sofa beds, and each comes with a balcony, but some do overlook the parking lot, which is always a bummer, so beware of that when booking. So as you can see, this resort is perfect for the active type of traveler who loves connecting with nature and exploring, exactly the same type of traveler who would enjoy a stay in Costa Rica. Although I do have to say, this resort is much quieter and more stylish than many Costa Rica options, so if you want a little bit of luxury with your nature-filled stay, I think this is a perfect balance. The Palms South Beach for a bit of Puerto Rico. South Beach can get very crazy. But right in the middle of all the busyness is the Palms Hotel, which is really a slice of quiet paradise, and I have to say, an international one at that. The colonial-inspired architecture, lush green landscaping, tropical gardens and flowers filled with macaw parrots, and swaying palm trees everywhere really make you feel like you're in a tropical paradise abroad. Very much like resorts in Puerto Rico, especially in the Bahia Beach area, the resorts there are gorgeous. So staying outdoors and keeping with the whole tropical paradise theme, I recommend grabbing one of the delicious coconut mojitos from the poolside tiki bar and lounging under one of their many tiki cabanas. It's just so relaxing and a great place to spend the day, especially since right next to the pool, they have a man-made beach area with more loungers and umbrellas, as well as hammocks, and the cabanas are tucked away among the palm trees for some privacy. Plus, the food and drink service is very good at both the man-made and natural beach, which is just the perfect mix of relaxation and luxury, very much like the rest of the property. Heading indoors, you'll step inside the 12-story building into the bright and airy lobby, which is filled with columns and palm tree silhouettes, just a very tropical feel like everything else. The 251 rooms continue the resort's modern beachy style, and you can choose from having a city view, oceanfront, junior suite, and even one-bedroom suites. And in addition to views, the main difference is, of course, in size. And the city view rooms feel very small, so as you go up in category, you'll get either bigger or even separate sitting areas, many with private balconies. Dining at the on-site restaurant is excellent as well. They have a fresh garden that they use for many of the dishes, so I really recommend sitting out on their covered terrace where you can enjoy their fresh conch chowder made from local ingredients and enjoy the great views. So if you're looking for a replica of a tropical beach resort in Puerto Rico, everything about this place screams tropical vacation, and I'm telling you, you'll forget where you are. Bahia Mar Fort Lauderdale for an Aruba-style experience. Many of you know that Aruba is my favorite place, so I won't say it's exactly the same, but a very similar experience to what you'd find on Aruba's Palm Beach, which is the busier of the two beaches, with lots of high-rise resorts, dining, and shopping. So it's located on a busy street across from Fort Lauderdale Beach Park, and is within easy walking distance to lots of shops and restaurants on what is known as the Strip. But the nice thing is it's far enough away so that noise isn't an issue. So the resort is divided between two main buildings, and the main tower building connects to the smaller building through a walkway. And the best part is there's a private skywalk that connects the buildings to the beach and surrounding marina. The main building lobby is very nice and bright, and they used to hand out warm chocolate chip cookies to arriving guests pre-pandemic. Not sure if they'll be bringing that back, but that was a really nice and unique touch. As far as the rooms, definitely try to book in the main tower versus the marina tower. The main tower rooms are very modern and recently renovated, while the marina tower rooms are much more outdated and could definitely use some TLC. So we'll stick with the main tower rooms, which start at 250 square feet, and you have the options of courtyard, marina, or ocean views, many of which come with furnished balconies. And the best option is definitely their 600 square foot ocean view suites, which have 2 rooms, 2 separate balconies, and big walk-in closets. Heading outside, the pool is nice and big, surrounded by deck chairs, and they have a good pool bar for food and drinks as well. And then, of course, you have direct access to a 7-mile stretch of the world-famous Fort Lauderdale Beach, which you can get to by the walkway I talked about earlier, and the resort has their own lounge chairs set up for hotel guests. So while this resort isn't luxurious by any means, it really gives you that Palm Beach and Aruba experience. A high-rise with direct access to a big, beautiful, and busy beach, and a location near all the activity and action of Fort Lauderdale. This isn't an ideal location if you're looking to relax, but if you're the type of traveler that wants a tropical vacation in the middle of all the action, this is a great option for you. So I hope my Caribbean resort alternatives in Florida were helpful, especially for those of you who said you still don't feel comfortable traveling internationally. And as I said in my intro, now that I live in Florida, I will be trying lots of new things from resorts to beaches, restaurants, and even new theme park rides as they open. So I hope you'll enjoy that in the coming months on my channel. This is Vanessa for Passport Pages. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, guys.